All right. All right, I'm back. What's up? So sometimes that happens. Sometimes you're going to face obstacles. Sometimes you're going to face, roadblocks. You're going to get phone calls. It's going to cut your live video off. It sucks. It's annoying as hell. But what you got to do is you got to stay positive. You got to stay optimistic. You got to keep your belief up. You got to raise your level of determination and perseverance and grit. These are the things that it takes. You need all of it. Every characteristic, every trait to persevere and go on and keep on keeping on no matter how hard it is. That's what you need every day, right? So I'm doing sales calls every day. Tuesday, done one already. Monday, did a couple, including coaching call. Sunday, did a call. Saturday, did some calls in coaching. Friday, I think I did. I don't remember back to Friday, right? But the point is, it's action every single day, my friend. Blue collar man. Look, I'm telling you, if you can get up and get out of your head, download an app and just start going live on Scope, on the Periscope, you're going to start to see success, right? I might not get the most views in the world. I don't have the most followers. I mean, I do got a lot. Granted, I'm not like some Tony Robbins. Like, I got a lot of followers because I showed up every day and I followed new people. I'm trying to connect with new people. Some people might not like that, but look, it works for me and it works for a ton of other people, and it's gotten tremendous results for my clients. So anyway, before I go off tangent on a different area, what I want to say is don't be fooled by the surface stuff. I shared a video I did about 10 months ago. It was fire. I was in the moment. I was in spirit. I was inspired. All right? And I was talking about this issue that people get so caught up with how many followers and likes do I got? What do I look like? How am I perceived, right? I don't have the nicest kind of clothes. I don't care. I don't really care what I look like. Like, you do want to look good so you feel good, so you can perform well, but you don't want to get too caught in the other end. You don't have to get up here with a suit and tie, right? I do a lot of videos in plain white t-shirts, right? You want to do things that will cut to the core and the soul of who you're trying to reach, right? Your actions need to be relevant. They need to be connecting. They need to be relating, all right? I'm always trying to relate. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is, like, I don't get the best engagement. My engagement on Twitter, it sucks, but I still make a full-time income. You don't need the best engagement. You don't need 50,000 followers. You don't need to judge a book by its cover or to think it sucks even when you haven't read it. Well, what you need is to take action on the things that are most relevant. As I sang, do the work, commissions just bounce up like bunnies and bop you in the... Yes, exactly. Rebecca says on Periscope here, do the work and commissions just bounce up and bop you in the face like bunnies right into your wallet. That's what happens, right? The last couple of days, I haven't even set appointments. I've just been available, and my consistency, my sheer follow-up has allowed me to do calls that are going to mean, it's going to mean business in the future. It's going to mean I'm helping new clients in the future from sheer follow-up. I close a lot of deals from people I've followed up with for years, year and a half, sometimes 2 years. I know for sure at least a year to a year and a half has been my legit time frame where I've followed up with people that, I've just taken a long time to make a decision. So I take full responsibility on my end of the deal. I can't force anyone. You're not in control of anyone but yourself, but you are in control of how often you show up. And I know, just like right now, I don't know, there's no one on Facebook. I got like one like. There's like nothing happening. But I know from the sheer act of me doing this kind of content, every day is going to equate to money. It's going to equate to sales. Because who else do you know shows up and does videos and does the work every single day? Who do you know, right? I don't know very many people that do the kind of business practices the way I do. Like, people get way more engagement. I know a lot of gurus with the same follower numbers. They get way more engagement. But guess what? Engagement doesn't pay my bills. Engagement doesn't necessarily always equate to impact. Income equals more to do with impact in my mind. Consistent, Corey, consistent with the K. Yeah, I mean, that's something I take pride in. It's something that I know I'm in full control of is every day. All I got to do is hit this button, and I'm live. I'm video making again, right? Getting more views, helping more people, motivating more men, growing my business. So it's something that you could do too. Do videos, right? If you have a smartphone, you can do videos like I'm doing, all right? Blue collar man, here's a tip to get out of your job. Do videos on Periscope and Facebook at the same time, all right? And just don't put a link or a website, don't scare. Just put out good content where you're bringing your full self, your authentic self, and you're just bringing your A game, right? When you show up, people show up. When you fully show up, people will show up in your life, and they'll be ready to buy. They'll be ready to sign up. Yeah, I can help you make video content or make you more video confident. Yeah, exactly. And the thing too that's helped me out the most is I got to give credit to Rebecca. Is she's coached me to going full time. She's helped me go full time incredibly fast. Without her help and guidance, I would not be where I am today. So another thing that people do when you're starting out is you're too broad. You're speaking to the masses and you're reaching nobody. You're speaking to the masses and you're not making much of an impact. You think you are because the masses, it's easy to show up in today's world. It's easy to get 500 likes. It's easy to get 50,000 followers. It's easy to do that shit. It's easy to get a video that might go viral, but what is the purpose? What are you actually doing, right? That's why I'm not all hype about, look at all my followers. Look, I'm not worried about my engagement. I know if I just put out 50 tweets a day, if I do a video a day, yeah, the masses can be asses. I was thinking of that too. If I just show up every day, it's going to equate to sales, right? And I'm in this long term. I'm going to do something new, right? This is what I'm doing. This is what I've done for 2.5 years. This is what I do every day. Is I help Twitter, I do motivation, and I do affiliate marketing. And you probably know what I'm involved with, right? I'm involved with Power Lead System, the best thing in the world for online affiliate marketing and sales, especially for blue-collar dudes. This is an easy-to-use system. You can go back. I tweeted a few tweets ago from 2016. I've been promoting the same deal every day basically for 2.5 years, right? And one day this thing is going to be making me 5 figures a month in passive income because I was consistent, right? Because I put my stake in the ground. I made a decision to commit to it long term, right? You got to be committed, right? You got to be committed. That's what it's going to take. I appreciate your support, Rebecca. Rebecca is committed to her business. I'm committed to her. She's committed to me. And that's why we stick it out. That's why we've been together for a long time. That's why we helped each other grow our businesses, right? You got to have commitment. You got to have some level of commitment. And it's got to be an all-in, whatever it takes commitment. Nothing else. Nothing else is going to suffice. It's not going to pay the price, right? You got to be paying the price every day. Every week. Like right now, people need to be working. More people should be working than there probably are. Because it's the summertime, especially if you're selling water. It's the summertime. People want to buy water. They want to get drinks. They want to hydrate. Whatever it takes. Absolutely. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. It's the middle of July. It's the dead center of summer. Like Gary Vaynerchuk said, if you don't believe me, believe Gary Vaynerchuk. He's a freaking millionaire. Big businessman. And a lot of times people don't even realize that, and they don't realize his content doesn't apply to them. Obviously some does, but people worship him too much, right? So anyway, I'm off track. But you got to show up. Hustle. Gary Vee said, this is time to separate yourself from the masses. All right? You can separate yourself from the asses of masses. All right? There's so many people out there who don't know what they're doing, who don't work hard enough. Hustle, bustle, so you're loaded when the leaves rustle. Yeah, I mean, the best time of year is coming up. The best time of year is fall. You know, the time to reap time to harvest. Or, you know, to get your crops, to get your rewards, to get what you've worked so hard for all year. That's coming up. That's my favorite time of year by far. And you're not going to have a lot if you don't finish the summer out. If you don't put in time in August, in July, it's already middle July. It's just the truth. It's just a cold hard truth. I'm going to share this video. Let's see. I'm going to share this on my Twitter account. And that's something I can help you with is if you want more exposure and lead flow, I can help you. I got accounts that have audiences, that have people that see my stuff. I have, you know, a tribe, right? The Millennial Man movement. You know, I had someone ask me today, why blue-collar men? It's because I'm speaking to their souls. I'm cutting to their hearts. I'm able to help them more because I'm speaking directly to someone specifically. Like I said, too many people, most people, if you're starting out in your business, my friend, you're too narrow, right? You're too broad. You need to go narrow. You need to go narrow, right? And that's a tip from Rebecca. She's helped me go narrower. She's helped me specify. And it's resulted in big paydays. Like already, you know, I was thinking earlier, I've had 4 2K paydays. I've made an 8K, a lot of my income, over the course of just 4 days. 4 days. And that would have took me like 6 months at a past job. Because I am narrow. Because I know who I'm speaking to. You got to do the same thing, my friend, all right? My blue-collar friend, right? That's who I'm talking to. Yeah, is that way less people than I could just broadcasting to the masses of everybody? Yeah, but I'm going to dig deeper. I'm going to build closer bonds. I'm going to create more impact, right? And it might take a while for it to appear, just like you can't plant, you can't plant a seed and then upturn it 3 days later and say, where... You know, that's what people do metaphorically. They join a business, and to them 3 months is like forever, and they upturn their seeds, and they say, where's my tree? And then they put it back in the ground and say, oh, okay, I believe you, Corey. I'll take your advice, Rebecca. I'm going to just stick with it. And then they wonder why the results aren't as good, because you took that time off. You stopped watering. You cut the sun off. You cut the love off. You cut off the commitment and you didn't grow. That's why your results suck, right? That's why you're not where you want to be. You know, like I'm not being harsh to be mean. Sometimes I'm hard to be helpful. Sometimes you need tough love, right? I've planted seeds for years that haven't sprung up yet. And Rebecca's the same way. Rebecca and I, not to be ego, but to speak this into existence. When you look back, when I look back, when we see a video like this, and we can tell you that what we're doing works is because of this. Looking back on a video like this, I know Rebecca and I will be at the point we're making multiple 5 figures a month from work we did years and years ago because we built specificity in the marketplace, and people know us and trust us and only want to do business with us, right? And everybody can have that. It's not just about our success. That's not what I'm saying. I'm giving you that as an example of real life, right? I know that. Rebecca and I know that. Things are changing. The economy's not going to be the same. The economy, stuff's going to happen. You know, I'll let Rebecca talk more on that on another time when she goes live soon, or checking out her tweets on Twitter and her Facebook posts. If you guys don't, check out her stuff. She's ahead of the times. And sometimes, you know, looks and outcomes and results and all this, it can be misleading. Judging a book by a cover, it can be misleading. You know, it's not the end-all be-all, right? A lot of what's on the surface doesn't speak the truth. Yeah, we'll be prepared. Others won't. and we'll help the people that are humble enough to be helped. That's it. You can only